Hi everyone. Today in this video lecture I'm going to cover we're making the series of globalization, and in this video we're going to cover the impact of globalization on women. Okay? So if the question comes that what are the positive and negative impacts of globalization on women that came in 2015, what you need to write an introduction. First you have to give the introduction regarding the definition of globalization. Okay, so what is globalization? Hope you have remembered. It is a process of triple I's. What are the triple I's? Interconnectedness, interdependence, and integration of societies and economics, such that if one part of the world gets impacted or affected, the other part of the world will too get affected. Okay. Now you write, and then you write that globalization has a far-reaching effect. There are some common lines. Google it, take some reference. ये सब जगह लिखना है जो भी क्वेश्चन है. Far-reaching effect. Obviously, it has some good effect and bad effect. It gives opportunities, job opportunities. Also take some job opportunities. ठीक है, for women. मैंने बोला था ना, if the sun rises in one part of the world, it has to set in other part. Same goes for globalization. So job opportunities आते हैं उनके पास, चला भी जाता है. For globalization. Equality. Yes, globalization acts as a catalyst to give the equality in the society for women, no doubt in that. But there is a report from United Nations Development for Women's report. United Nations Development for Women's report. It says कि due to this globalization in the last two decades, inequality has increased within the countries and among the countries. ठीक है, आपने क्या सोचा था? वेस्टर्नाइजेशन आ गया, ग्लोबलाइजेशन आ गया, सब इक्वालिटी होगा? नहीं. Due to globalization, the inequality has increased throughout the world. Why? We'll discuss this in the video, but in perspective of Indian society, because हमें सिलेबस के बाहर नहीं जाना इस एग्ज़ाम के लिए. पहले क्रैक कर लेते हैं. अगर हुआ कभी, अगर ना हुआ तो कुछ सीख लेंगे. ठीक है. Now let me tell the points. Obviously, if there is a good point, there is a bad point. So first let us deal with the positive impacts. Number one, this is the home of a girl. She gets an opportunity to pursue her studies. Hence, she gets her independence. She actually becomes an entrepreneur. Sorry. Entrepreneur. I think the spelling is wrong, but doesn't matter. Means matters means, but not here. You understand? I'll check that if it is wrong. So opportunity, independence, entrepreneur and feminism. ठीक है ना, ये तो बहुत कॉमन सेंस है. अगर एक लड़की को अपॉर्चुनिटी मिला तो वो घर से आज़ाद हो जाएगा, इंडिपेंडेंस. फिर वो कुछ जॉब ढूंढ लेगा, एंटरप्रेन्योर बन जाएगा, ऑर्गेनाइज करेगा अपने बिजनेस को, एंटरप्रेन्योर हो जाएगा. देन उसमें फेमिनिज्म का एटीट्यूड आएगा. What is feminism? Equality between men and women, which is a good thing. ठीक है. Evoking the feminist attitude within someone is a very good thing. So these are the positive points, and you can give some other points like there is a girl from a village, rural girl, uh, who isn't good in studies and want to be a doctor, also want to develop a skill and go for vocational training. थोड़ा कॉन्ट्रडिक्ट कर गया बट याद रखना. यू कैन मेक सम पर्सनल स्टोरीज ऑफ योर लाइफ एज वेल. मैंने इसके लिए यही किया है, पर्सनल एक स्टोरी बनाया था. आई एम नॉट शेयरिंग दिस हियर. सो let me discuss the points. First is opportunity. So opportunity of what? I'm not writing, I'm just discussing. Okay, so women are getting the opportunity of job and education due to globalization. Why? Because worldwide organizations are coming in India. There are many MNCs, outside companies who are coming in India, so they are going to take or recruit the women there. So obviously the job level or education level has increased due to globalization for women. Independence. Independence, you can define it as they are going outside their home and getting a job, getting good education. They're getting the independence and self-confidence. Okay, now entrepreneurship. What happens in entrepreneurship? They're getting job. For example, we have Seva is self-employed women's association. This is a labor union association. So they're actually ready to do any kind of job they're getting, maintaining their dignity with respect to all of them. They're extremely hard workers and they want to get a job. So that there is an association. What is feminism? Feminism is that inoculation of the mentality that men and women are equal in society, which is obviously a very good thing, according to me at least. I don't know what's your perspective, but I believe that's a good thing. So what happens? For example, you can give the example of hashtag #MeToo campaign that happened a few years back. अनु मल्लिक फंस गया था. तो yeah, so in #MeToo campaign, what they did, that their exploitations, women are highly exploited in their workplaces, which is a very shameful thing in India, I believe. So they have just started their campaign and they shared everything what happened to them. So, and this happened in entire world, not in India, this #MeToo campaign. Next, let's come to skill and vocational training. If we go to rural areas, there are several non-profit or non-government organizations, NGOs. They actually helping the women to go through the vocational training. Suppose handicraft, something like that. So they are actually getting the skill and they're getting jobs, which is a very good thing. Education, I have already told you, educational institutes. Also women can go to abroad now. नीट का टॉपर, यूपीएससी का टॉपर, सब अब रिसेंट ईयर अब देखो तो बहुत सारे वुमेन हैं, ठीक है. यूपीएससी में टीना मैम, श्रुति मैम, बहुत सारे. सो health. Yeah, health. Yeah, health. You can see that with the advent of globalization, we get the knowledge, we get the science regarding how we can decrease the mortality rate. Before independence, there are so many women who died during the delivery process. Obviously, there there was normal delivery at that time. Huge amount of normal delivery were there. But in today's generation, if you see in normal delivery, not such death happens. Why? Technology, healthcare, that is important. So you can give the example that mortality rate has decreased as per the economic survey. So rural women are getting the seeing the things on social media. They are also educating themselves. The NGOs are helping them to improve their life. Fine. There are some modern and progressive attitude among the women, which is good for the development of the society. They're questioning why we should only restrict our life in a domestic kitchen. I mean, domestic household. Why can't we step our foot outside our home gate and do something for us, for the world, and for our next generation? So that is the modern and progressive attitude, which is very good. So these are the positive impacts that I have listed for you. Hope you have understood the points and can write an exam by yourself, explain it. So thanks for watching the video. In the next video, I'm going to discuss the negative impacts.